first met Dr. Force 27 years ago. I was referred to Dr. Force back then, and I had some minor issues that I'd fallen off my bicycle when I was riding down the common areas. I jammed my arm, and I was referred to Dr. Force, and came over to see him, and he was able to work it out where I could use my arm again.
I started seeing Mark about 20 years ago, and I was pregnant at the time with our daughter. Mark offered, I didn't know that there was treatment available to assist during, first, second term pregnancy. But Mark did treat me for that and prepared me as we got closer to the due date. I do believe that the treatment he offered was very helpful in the birthing of our daughter. Our daughter's now 20, and so she has been a patient of Mark since she was in the womb.
When I had other issues in the future, I did come over to see Dr. Force. I wasn't on a regular basis at that point. I just came over when I had problems. He'd straighten out the problem. One was a TMJ problem that he straightened out the first time I saw him, or when I'd come in to see him again. At that point, I had, in the near future, I'd started to see him on a quarterly basis. And at that point, he also had recommended that I go on some supplements, which worked out well, and we worked out adjustments. And then also we gradually got into doing some testing, and so I feel that Mark has done a great job with me as far as keeping me healthy.
But what I enjoy about the treatment we've had over the years with Mark has been he's treating not the symptoms, but he's really getting at the core of the problem, and he works really hard through evaluation, spending a lot of time with us during that office visit. It's not 3 minutes in the room. It's as long as it takes, and getting to the heart of the problem and working on ways to treat it and prevent it from recurring. It's been a wonderful experience for all of us, including our daughter. As I mentioned, she's now 20. She's still a patient of Dr. Force. In addition to those routine quarterly visits that we have as a family with Dr. Force, as I mentioned, there's the aspect of the chiropractic portion of those visits, but there's also the nutritional and supplemental treatment that we receive. About once a year, we'll have blood work drawn at the request of Dr. Force, and he'll evaluate how those supplements, how our lifestyle is taking shape in the form of the results of those labs. It's very interesting to see, especially the trends from year to year and the improvements that are made when certain levels are low and others are high. I know that you've had issues with cholesterol, and just choices that Mark suggests Mel makes in diet and exercise have really proven to be beneficial. It's a great alternative to the conventional medicines. But I do want to make a point that Dr. Force embraces the conventional as well as the alternative. Never have we been in a position where there's been some biased presentation given by Mark to steer us solely to the holistic approach, but there's a marriage of the two sciences together. And sometimes if we have visited our general practitioner for other reasons, we'll share with Mark what we've learned from that other professional's opinion. And he'll often embrace it and then find ways that might be able to work in tandem to enhance whatever treatments the other doctor has prescribed. So it's been a real great experience for us through these years to have a team together, a team of doctors with different backgrounds, all working together with the common goal of our health. It's been a great experience.
Yeah, I've had opportunity. Well, I go to a cardiologist once a year, and I go to the urologist once a year, and everything is well. I have no issues as of this date, and I'm 73 years old. And I attribute a lot of that to Dr. Force's preventive and proactive treatments.